I don't like this energy already.
Oh, it started. Hey, baby, we're back.
Hey.
We are motherfucking back, baby.
We are going back to beans.
Oh, that's hard. We are going back to beans. Yo, that's lit, nigga. Yo, we're back. Welcome back, motherfucking Beam Mafia. It's your boy, Deric. Deric, you know what I mean? I am a DJ now.
Yeah, DJ Deric.
DJ Deric. DJ stands for Dwayne Johnson. I am DJ Dwayne Johnson Deric. And my right hand man to the left, Ehsan Ahmad, everybody.
I don't know what to do with this energy right now.
You joined in, Doug. There we go. And what would your DJ name be?
Ehsan Ahmad. Just
DJ Ehsan Ahmad. But it's like that.
Yeah, that'd be the drop. Ehsan Ahmad. That's actually pretty hard.
Yeah, I love it, dude. Yeah. We should be DJs.
Yeah.
Can't believe we're comics.
Yeah.
What a waste.
Is it?
Yeah. What do we do?
It's kind of the only thing we're really that good at.
Yeah, but we don't make the world a better place like DJs.
That's a good point. DJs are constantly making the world a better place.
Yo, have you ever seen Steve Aoki? Yeah. That guy, like, saved the whole planet.
Yeah, didn't he win the Nobel Peace Prize for being, like, rad as fuck?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure he's Captain Planet. When he's not DJing. He's saving the world with his energy. I can't believe famous people try to save the world. That's crazy.
I mean, that's kind of the only hope we have. Detroit only has clean water because of Jaden Smith. What are you talking about? That's the only hope we have. Yeah.
Is the Karate Kid too?
Yeah.
That's the only hope we have?
Yeah, for real. It's like, at this point, they control, like, I guess they could have so much power over us that, like, please, help us.
Damn, bro.
Yeah.
I can't believe it. I can't believe rich people would do some stupid shit like that, bro.
What?
Try to help anybody.
Well, most of them aren't, and that's why we are where we are.
Yeah, because you can't help anybody. Because those are the smart ones who realize, like, oh, bro, this is a wash. You can't help anybody, bro. You can only help the people around you. That's what I've realized.
Yeah, and most of them don't even do that.
No, the ones who don't do that can suck a dick.
Yeah,
those are the ones who fucking suck.
A lot of them live in, like, this weird, like, succession, like, everything's a game, even my kids' world. You know what I mean? Like, let's be honest. A lot of them are just like, my kids have to fight for everything my dad gave me. That's the energy that they give.
Whoa.
Yeah, that's real.
Everything my dad gave.
Yeah. Dude, I mean, I see, like, just Instagram, like, on Instagram, like, nothing is given, everything's earned. And it's like, but you come from money. Like, there's like that level of, like, bullshit going on, I guess.
You know what it is too, and I realize this, bro. When you grow up like middle class up, so from how I grew up to you, how you grew up, you feel no allegiance to, like, give back to your community. Whereas everyone who's poor, you feel like when you leave, when you make it out, no matter the color, black, whatever, but you feel like when you make it out, you gotta come back. Well, I gotta give back to this area. Whereas when you're in the middle class, right, you grow up, you think I'm giving back to the fucking suburbs?
Yeah. Well, there's
you're going to give back to your 1%? It's like, no, you're not even thinking about it.
No.
And it takes such a pressure off your brain. Man, being poor is hard.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like it.
Because even if you make it rich, they're like, it's still
you have to bring people up.
You gotta but it's that area. Right. What if you want to just help other people? It doesn't matter. You just want to help people. Like, no, but you gotta help your area because that's where you came from and you were poor. And it's like, who gives a fuck? This fucking other rich guy over here doesn't have to give back to, like, Germantown, Memphis, Tennessee.
Yeah,
Why does he, like, you know what I mean?
But, like, with poor communities, there's more of a sense of community because everyone sort of has to pitch in. And
well, also, you're so poor. That's Sam said this. We had this discussion. She said, well, you feel like, she said, it's not that you grew up there. It's that you're so poor. That's all you had was the community.
Right. Yeah.
So you feel something. Whereas
middle class, it's also a little,
yeah.
It's also a little more cutthroat. It's also a little more like I gotta keep my stuff. That energy is there.
And then, I mean, but that up because even where you're from, it's like the community isn't like that where you're like, oh yeah, you know every single person in the neighborhood. You have to be with them 24/7 because your parents aren't there sometimes. Like, you know what I'm saying? And just you're kind of everybody's monitoring everyone, and that's how a lot of crime happens. But you know what I mean when everyone just monitors everyone. You know, no, you need force. You do. That's why the police force is in certain neighborhoods.
Right.
Because you need force to let people know, do not rob these neighborhoods. We're not fucking playing with that shit. And then in those neighborhoods, they're like, oh yeah, you guys figured it out. And they do. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
God, being poor is fucking hard, dude.
Yeah, it's
I will never do it.
It's you know, I don't think that's 100% your choice as well.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
Anything can happen, huh?
Anything can happen.
Because when you watch, like, I mean, remember when I told you Seabiscuit? Remember his family was rich.
I think about that all the time. It's
from that
just
movie,
the depression. Yeah, I think about that. I think about that all the time about how like
that's how that movie starts.
Yeah. There's a great tweet about how like when the stock market goes up, nothing happens for the regular person, but when it goes down, everything gets lost.
Huh.
It's like that, you know. When the stock market goes up, the rich get richer,
Yeah,
but when it goes down, the poor get poorer.
Yeah, and then rich get poor.
And the
that's
rich
what
get
made
poor.
that one interesting because you seen people who were like, oh, I will never be poor.
Right.
Poor as like living on the street
Yeah,
poor. And
lose
it's like,
everything,
damn.
sell their kid.
Yeah, they had to.
Yeah.
But if they wanted to have a better life, it was that kind of options. But like it was. I mean, we should think about that when those are the options. It's like we can keep raising him on the street, or we can give him away and he can have possibly a better life.
It's coming back, baby.
It's coming back.
Get ready,
so?
fellas. Oh yeah, I think something on the level worse than 2008 is coming back. This is what's interesting.
Oh, COVID's gonna fuck. I mean, bro, that's
not
is
even
gonna.
not
no,
even
I'm saying
COVID,
like
yeah.
the ricochets of that. It's gonna be crazy, bro.
It's still insane. But yeah, no. Someone's saying that you know how comedy, you're just around a bunch of strippers.
I love strippers.
Yeah, that's part of the comedy life. But someone's saying that the first places to feel a recession is a strip club or strip clubs because there's less cash to spend, and they said this, things are getting tight at strip clubs right now. So it's like, oh, it's coming. That's like the canary in the gold mine. If people aren't like willing to spend money on titties,
which is the best thing on planet Earth.
Yeah.
There's nothing better.
If people aren't willing to spend money on it, that means
the best thing on Earth.
Yeah, that means things are about to get tough. That's what I think.
Well, I mean, we called it. We knew, bro. I mean, you go back and watch all the old episodes. When COVID was happening, we were like, "Oh, bro, something really, really bad is gonna come from this."
Right.
And it's gonna come years from now. We're gonna be like, "Oh, it's nothing to do with COVID." It's like, no, bro. That shit was the domino that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It might have been the last domino, but it definitely was. It was the first. It was the one that really got shit going.
Right.
You know what I mean? So we'll see the ricochet of this from a while from now. But right now, we're the #1 country in the world, baby. Shit's fine.
I mean, we say we are. I'll say that.
That's what you gotta say.
I'll say we are. Yeah, we tell ourselves this.
That's what else are we gonna do? Say we're #2?
I mean,
Can't say that out loud. That sounds like a fucking loser. That's what a loser would say. Yeah. And that's how fucking mentally fucked we are.
Yeah.
We really think, well, we can't say we're #2. Why? Because it's like, even though China would be like, but you are. But it's like, but we can't say that. And they're like, why? It's like, because we're America.
Yeah.
We've been told we are #1.
Yeah, and we're still the richest country on earth. So it's like, but like things are still fucked. I mean, in terms of like, yeah, but it's just all the money is in like the same 3 people. And they're all just.
Someone like Jeff Bezos.
Yeah, and they're all just like
Mark Zuckerberg.
Fucking kids somewhere.
You think they're all fucking kids?
Yes.
No hesitation.
Yes.
I don't think Jeff Bezos is fucking kids.
I mean,
I don't think he has time.
I mean, he might not be, but he's definitely funding someone to fuck kids.
Oh, yeah.
He's definitely in the world. He knows who's
well,
fucking
if you
kids.
have billions of dollars tied up in that many businesses, there's kid fucking involved.
No. I'm just saying he knows who's fucking kids. He's like shielding some people who are fucking kids. And at that point, you're just fucking kids.
Wait,
yeah, I mean, like Joe Paterno didn't fuck any kids. He didn't fuck any kids, but hey. Didn't he not fuck some kids? You know what I mean? Like, didn't he?
So you're saying Nick Saban is fucking kids? In some fashion, that's what you're saying.
I'm saying if
you don't win that many titles, you're doing something.
I'm saying if he knows someone who's fucking kids and is shielding that person, he's fucking kids.
Absolutely.
Yes. So I don't know if Nick Saban is there. I mean, it's very possible. I would say over 50%. But I'm saying Jeff Bezos, all those for sure.
At least shielding someone fucking kids.
Oh,
there's
absolutely.
an Epstein in that circle, in their circle.
Yes, absolutely.
Also, it's like everyone says Epstein, but it's like, yo, I think Epstein was just doing it all by himself.
Yeah.
It's like, bro, no, he was
like
an
he
army.
was the only one.
Yeah. Like,
the new Epstein is like, oh, I'm not gonna buy an island so everyone can see what's going on. Oh, duh. You know what I mean? Like the real Epstein moves in the shadows, baby.
Oh my God, you talking about Hillary Clinton?
No, Hillary Clinton knows who he is for sure.
Well, no, she moves in the sunlight. That's what makes her even scarier.
She's a daywalker. So
dude, she's fucking Blade.
Yeah. So it's like, no. You know, the real Epstein, we don't even know his name or her name. Probably both. There's probably two. It's probably the same. It's probably like a team again. You know what I mean? Freak Lane.
Yeah.
Freak Lane podcast.
An Avengers situation.
Yeah, an Avengers situation.
Yeah, where you call in the big dogs.
Yeah.
To get these kids fucked. Yeah. Sometimes you gotta call in the big guns to get some kids. Some kids don't want to get fucked.
Yeah. No.
And so you gotta make it happen.
I'm the fixer. I got you.
Thanos was just a big kid. trying to like not get fucked anymore.
Thanos was right. 50% of the people would have to die.
You know how many pedophiles and murderers and bad people died in that 50%? No one, everybody is always like, oh, but my mom and my brother. But dude, like 30,000 pedophiles are gone now.
Right.
There's like 30,000 left, but you can't get rid of them.
No.
You can't get rid of it.
No, man.
You can't get rid of crime, dog.
No,
Being
dude.
poor is awful.
Well, yeah. That has nothing to do with being poor.
Has a lot to do with
being poor definitely like it's way easier to live a life of like it's way easier to get there. But like crime exists in rich people too.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, I'm just saying like you can't get rid of crime in general.
No, you can't get rid of crime.
No,
it's too much fun.
No, yeah.
And
these kids are just too sexy. So you're that's also an issue. No, but yeah, you can't get rid of bad stuff. Anyone who's like, I want to get rid of all the bad stuff is like, what are you hiding? Do you remember like when the Me Too stuff started happening? And like there'd be these comics that would be like, man, I don't have anyone who has any rumor of anything like that on my shows. And it's like, oh, bro, what are you dealing with?
In my friend group,
what are you dealing with?
I've never talked to a rapist in my life, and it's like, how do you know?
Yeah, how do you know? How do you know? Unless you can spot them because you know what one is. Because you're like, oh, I do that. Like, you what? What? 10 years ago, if you had been like, Bill Cosby's the worst rapist ever, I'd be like, are you fucking insane? You can't tell. Some of them are like father figures to America. So how do you know?
Yeah, bro, that's crazy to think. Like, it is insane to think like Babe Ruth probably raped a couple people, bro.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, I don't even know Babe Ruth like that.
No. I mean, oh, you don't know Babe Ruth?
We weren't boys like that. You know, some niggas you cool when you see him.
Yeah, Ruthie. Yeah, not like that.
I was seeing him in the hallways.
Yeah.
But like, it's like, yeah, you're right. So many like super famous people definitely raped.
Also,
people. Maybe not Babe Ruth, but probably Babe Ruth.
No, I mean 1920s Yankees baseball player.
The most famous person on planet.
Yeah. What? Probably.
And he's the most famous of the most famous. Like, of everyone on the team and who plays baseball, he's the best and most famous.
Yeah. I mean, with him, you would think like something along the lines of like, I'm Babe Ruth. Why wouldn't she not want to fuck me? And you know what I mean? Like, you just think that, especially in the 20s, it's like, what hope does she have? Who is she going to tell? The police? Oh, you got raped, you whore? It's the 20s. That's your fault. Yeah.
That's before
that happens now. You know what I mean? That happens now. So what hope? Deshaun Watson got the biggest quarterback deal in history, dude. 23 now. Another one came forward.
This is the thing, Deshaun. This is the thing, bro, because he keeps claiming he's innocent, bro, and I'm not saying anything. I'm just saying that's a lot of people to even think you did something. Well, no, but whether you did it or not, you know what I'm saying? Whether you did it or not, that's a lot of people to think you did this one specific thing.
Yeah, for real. Also, now that it came out that he's like, he like gave like one of the masseuse companies like extra money to send him girls, so that's like human trafficking charges now possibly, and it's like, you know what I mean? It's like, bro, come on.
But you have to maintain that you didn't do anything wrong because you want to be a winner.
Well, yeah, you shouldn't have gone to the fucking Browns.
No, I mean, bro, we know people in our fucking personal life, bro, that they cannot admit like because they just can't. Mm-hmm. Because they just can't. I guess because it's also like a crime,
right?
And it's like, well, I'm sorry you did a crime. That's on you, Playboy.
Yeah.
That's on fucking on me. It's on me.
Yeah. Like I was standing over Deshaun, like, you gotta fucking do this.
Yeah. With the headset. Yeah. The headset. Yeah,
this is for me, Deshaun, not for you. This is for me. I need this. It's like, what?
But these guys and people who just don't admit, it's like, bro, you can't, and then what am I supposed to do, bro? It's like, because I want to believe you didn't sexually assault 23 women. I want to believe that. Yeah. But it's like, Deshaun, can you not at least understand how it's hard? And he'd be like, oh, but these bitches be lying. I'm like, dude, I know bitches be lying.
No, not 23. No. First of all,
let's say 22 of them are lying.
Yeah.
You see my point? There's still one problem.
Yeah. There's still one too many. But
yeah.
Either way, have you ever seen women work in a team? You think 22 are gonna get on the same page exactly? Yeah. Get out
Even
here.
In Ocean's 8, they needed a man.
No, they're like, we don't need a man, and then they had to have the Chinese guy steal all the things.
Because they were like, we can't do it, it's hard, I can't backflip. Can you backflip?
Can you backflip? No. How do you expect me to go on a heist with what you're wearing? You know what I mean? Like, bro, it's like that John Mulaney joke.
It's like the John Mulaney
It is real. But it's like, yeah, dude, of course, dude.
Now, are some of them, I do believe this, absolutely, I believe some of them are lying. 23, I absolutely believe some of them are lying and trying to get a bag.
Right.
Because they're horrible people on both. Right. Horrible people exist. So yeah, I believe some of the women on Cosby were lying. Some of the women on R. Kelly were lying. Some of the women on fucking Weinstein were lying. Yeah, there's bad people, bro.
Yeah.
Problem is, a lot of these women aren't lying.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, if even, like we said, if even one isn't lying,
it's crazy how many too many that is. It's like insane how many too many that is.
Yeah, that's 1,000,000% too many. What?
But then again, any woman lying about it deserves the same punishment, I think. You don't get to just lie about shit like that.
No.
You don't get to fucking ruin a person's like not only their life, but like send them to like type shit. You know what I mean? And you lying, and you know you lying. Like, oh, you got to be punished for that, bro.
Right.
There has to be some repercussions. You don't get to just, oh, he raped me, and then we find out like a guy's like 100% like didn't rape her and like has the evidence and all the proof, and then she's like, oh, well, I got work today. All right, about to go back. All right, well, back to my life. Then it's like, no, fucking no, because my life is still fucked just because you claimed it like that.
Right. Yeah. You never come back from that.
So even if you have the receipts and all that shit, like you completely prove it, you know what I mean? Now you just, your whole life you got to defend this shit that you proved that you didn't do.
Right. Well,
whereas this person gets to just walk away scot-free, that is bullshit.
Do they get to walk away scot-free?
No one cares.
No one cares. Yeah, no one cares. No one does care. It's like, oh, well, I guess she lied. Was she white? Cool. Let it go.
All right, she lied. No biggie. They lied. All right.
Yeah.
Because that's what it is. Like, oh, well, sometimes they get raped, so sometimes let them lie. And it's like, that is a fair trade-off. Technically, if I was going to hold that like on some scales, I think
the scales of justice.
Yeah, like on some Moon Knight shit.
Yeah.
Shitty ass show. It would be, I think that would, because it's like, if I'm a woman, I'm like, man, y'all rape us too many times for me to give a fuck about anything y'all say. And then I can be like, that is a fair point.
Yeah, they're actually kind of right.
That would suck. Because you know what's worse? You know what's 100,000% worse than being lied about being a rapist? Mm-hmm. Being raped.
Right.
And I mean, so much worse. They're not even they're not even in the same category. Because if you told me like, oh, Deric, would you rather get raped by this nigga over here, or this girl over here is gonna call you a rapist? I'm like, oh, I'll deal with this, whatever this is. Yeah. Whatever this is. Yeah. I can't even make eye contact with this nigga. this nigga has traumatized me just thinking about it.
Right.
Because thinking about it, like, it's rape, bro. It's like the worst thing besides murder, or the worst thing than murder, or just as bad. They're pretty fucking. And the fact that we're saying it's close to murder lets you know.
I say 1A, 1B.
Yeah, because you're murdering someone's soul.
Right.
You're murdering and taking someone's soul on some fucking. What's his name from Mortal Kombat?
I don't know.
Shang, whatever. It's not Shang-Chi, but let's call him Shang-Chi.
Okay, we'll call it
Shang-Chi. Would take your soul. Shere Khan?
No, Shere Khan is the lion from Jungle Book.
No, it's Shere Khan. Shere Khan will take your soul. Is it Sade? Is it not Sade?
Yeah, I think it's Sade. I think you got it.
Ehsan,
oh God,
we have a podcast to do today. That's why we're here. Yeah. Oh, I forgot they were here. Yeah, we should have just hung out and talked. If we were just gonna hang out and talk.
You guys didn't enjoy the 20 minutes of rape.
We got there from poor people.
Yeah. Well, here's Ernest Goes Camping.
You ready to hear a movie?
Yeah.
I did watch a movie that I'm going to tell you.
Okay.
Because that is what Spoil the Beans is about. Any new listener, we don't usually dive that much into rape until the end of the episode. Yeah. Normally, it's all our new listeners.
We usually save Sandusky Hour for the end, but
Sandusky Hour. Yeah. So wait, I'm telling you like a 2.5 hour movie,
and then we have Sandusky Hour. That's our That's one of our bits. We do the real beans now. They're like, oh, they did Sandusky Hour up top today.
All right, you ready to hear a movie?
Yes.
Right after this commercial message. My DJ horn's broken. Hey, Bean Mafia. That's right. The Bean Mafia gang has stepped up. Spoil the beans. We're here. We got a real ad, baby. This is a real motherfucking ad. Manscaped. That's right. That's Manscaped. You heard me correct. everyone out there who has been listening to this podcast forever, we got a real product backing us, supporting the Spoil the Beans lifestyle, supporting the Spoil the Beans movement. And you know what's nice is this product is actually the shit. I've never used Manscaped. I've never used Manscaped before. I'm not going to lie. This is the first time I ever used it. Holy shit. Not kidding. Holy shit. Holy shit. It's amazing. It is
top tier.
Top tier. Sam likes the new package.
I dig it.
It's not bad. It's not bad. I'm talking about my package. This is incredible. Your boy, you know, I'm gaining girth. You gain girth. You gain length. Fellas, Manscaped. You're giving yourself inches, baby. And if Al Pacino didn't say anything, he said, life is a game of inches. You haven't seen this movie yet.
I was like, what?
Any given Sunday.
That?
Life's a game of inches. Nigga, Manscaped. That should be their fucking slogan. It's a game of inches. Life. Your penis. Manscaped. Dude, I love it. Spoil the Beans. That is our promo code. Literally type in Spoil the Beans, get 20% off. Guys, let me go through how good this is. See this right here? You see this? This bad boy, excuse me, is the lawnmower. Lawnmower 4.0. Dude, I use this, shaved my balls in 10 minutes. Hadn't shaved in like half a year, probably. You know what I mean? Shaved, tire sack, 10 minutes. Unbelievable.
But you're not even nearly as hairy as I am. Hey, for the ladies who are listening to this, you can also use this to shave you. I'm a very hairy lady. I'm a kind of a fuzzy person. What?
She's a fuzzball, dog.
I'm a fuzzball. I'm like a tennis ball.
She's a fucking tennis ball.
I am a tennis ball up in here. And this is very handy, I will say.
Love it. The 4.0.
So
the
quick.
4.0.
Trimmed my fuzz.
Mm-hmm. Oh, dude, Manscaped, let me tell you something about the 4.0. They engineered the ultimate groin and body trimmer by focusing on intelligent functionality and incredible, comfortable grooming experience. Their 4th generation trimmer features a cutting-edge ceramic blade to reduce grooming accidents thanks to our advanced skin-safe technology. I now feel confident shaving my boys. That is true. I had no nicks.
I wasn't nervous at all.
Yeah, I had zero nicks. And I've shaved my balls plenty of times with other razors and other things like that. You know what I mean? And literally always a nick or two, which sucks because your balls, you don't want your balls bleeding all day.
Yeah, that's gross.
Because it's nonstop. A lot of blood down there. Yeah, so you just don't want that. You know what I mean? I didn't know this also. I'm one of the first people, me and you, Samantha, to try the new 4.0, and I am blown away by the performance. I literally am. It's phenomenal. It really is. This upgraded trimmer includes a multi-function on and off switch that can engage a travel lock. It really can. You can lock it if you need to. It also gives you the ability to turn the 400K LED spotlight on and off whenever needed for a precise shave.
I looked up how
Oh
to
my
do
God. The Lawnmower 4.0 even allows you to customize your trim through additional guard lengths with sizes 1 through 4, which is really nice. I didn't need the size. I was going to go no trimmer, and Sam had to help me out here.
Yeah, we wanted to get a little bit of a fade going.
I wanted more of a fade. I didn't want a football, but I like the fade. Did I mention, this is very important, wireless charging. Look at this. This is wireless. This is charging right now, all right? Wireless charging, well, you got to plug it in, but it could be charging right now is my point.
It could be.
Wireless charging uses electromagnetic induction, which can help battery length last longer. Men, if you've been shaving with the same nut trimmer on your face, you've been doing it wrong. No person wants pubes in their mouth.
Yeah, you should have one for each.
One for each. Me and Sam both have one. It's fucking awesome. It's time to get your own ball and hair and body trimmer with Manscaped to make me time the best time and enhance your confidence with some nice, smooth boys. Get 20% off, free shipping with the code SPOILTHEBEANS. All one word, Spoil the Beans, all caps. Guys, it's the name of the pod, Spoil the Beans. Easy. Manscaped, use it. Yo, let me tell you this. These are some of the things that you get. Waterproof trimmer. Reduces foot odor. I didn't know that, but this does reduce foot odor.
Really?
It does. The Lawnmower 4.0 trimmer helps reduce nicks, reduces the risk of ingrown hairs, and reduces the risk of grooming accidents. I stand by all those things 1,000%. This is not because they're the first brand to support us. I genuinely fuck with this. Mm-hmm. The nose trimmer, incredible. Got all my nose hairs out.
He's got a hairy nose. That's the one thing that is very hairy.
I'm not really a hairy guy. My
He's
balls
not.
a little bit, but my nose
But
gets
your
pretty hairy.
nose needed.
I loved this. The crop preserver, the ball deodorant, genuinely found it refreshing on my testes.
You felt
It
refreshed.
added a little spice. You know, it really did. I wasn't mad about it. I really wasn't. The crop reviver, the ball toner, also felt good on my balls. I love this bag that they come with. This is just nice for because I
This
travel
is
a
called
lot.
The Shed.
Is that what it's called?
That's what it says on here. The Shed. It's
The shed, the travel
storage
bag. I travel a lot,
They
so
have cool
I've been
stuff.
using it on the road. Unbelievable, unbelievable kit, unbelievable package. I've been putting my other toiletries in this, but it's phenomenal, dude. Everything they sent us, I've been using. Every single thing. Sam uses them,
I did. I had to trim the fuzz.
dude. If you're in a
can both-
couple, get two. Get the 4.0
Yeah, get two.
lawnmower. Unreal. Get the fucking for fellas. If you got a hairy nose, get the weed whacker. 1,000% recommend the weed whacker if you got a hairy nose. Ball fucking deodorant, the crop preserver, unbelievable. The toner, unbelievable. God, the lawnmower 4.0, seriously. I genuinely loved this product. It is so worth it. It's just, I shaved. I'm going to probably shave again in another week. Took me 10 minutes. Crop the area. More inches.
It took you less time than 10 minutes.
Did it? It felt so fast.
It was very fast. Maybe
was
like
quick.
2 songs.
It was 2 rap songs, so we're talking
rap
it might
songs?
be 6 minutes. Probably, yeah, right. 6 minutes. If we're being all the way honest. 6 minutes. Your boy was fresh, shaved up. We had incredible sex. Can I guarantee the great sex you'll have? I can't guarantee that. I can hope for it. I'll hope for it.
We can put that energy into
I'll
your
put that
future.
energy. If you use Spoil the Beans, Manscaped,
20%
promo code
off.
20% off plus free shipping, I will put that good energy if you're gonna have good sex after you Manscaped. I'm gonna put that out there on you.
That's free, man.
That's for you. Guys,
lady.
Spoil the Beans. The promo code's right here. Use it. Don't lose it. All right, 20% off. And Manscaped, thank you so much, man. You guys, this
Thank
was
you,
amazing.
Manscaped.
We really appreciate it. We love you guys. Thanks for supporting the Bean Mafia. And back to the movie. We are back. Ehsan had to go jerk off and get a sparkling water, lime. From H-E-B.
Hey, cheers to jerking off.
And shout out H-E-B. Shout out, before we get started, shout out our boy Darren Bates. We
shout out to Darren,
Yeah, we
yeah.
just did Raw Room. That was fucking awesome.
That was a great episode.
Great episode. Go listen to the Raw Room podcast. Me and Ehsan literally just did an episode. It's the most recent one. So go check that shit out. That shit was so much fun. Hang out with Darren, one of my best friends. And subscribe to the Raw Room, man. It's a great podcast. You want like real sports talk from a fucking NFL player, active NFL player, that's the podcast you want, baby.
Right.
So Raw Room, go subscribe, go check it out. That's my brother. I love you. So glad you came out, man. That shit was fun as shit. He just ate and worked out and didn't gain any weight. It was pretty insane.
Yeah, it's pretty nuts.
He ate all the food in the universe.
Yeah, he would eat food and then we go to lunch. He'd eat food for lunch.
Yep, he'd eat food before lunch. He'd be like, well, I have to have my pre-lunch for lunch. Absolutely carved.
Right.
Insane.
So yeah, check out Raw Room.
And send him picture.
Ask him for pictures of my feet. He has them. He has them. If he blocks you, you got to create multiple fake accounts.
Oh, God.
And then remember to follow me on Instagram. Check out the Dangerous Brown podcast.
Yeah, man. Shout out them. Shout out Darren. Shout out my boy Hayden in Maine. Happy Canary Weed. They supply all my weed to make sure I'm hooked up. Happy Canary. Follow them on Instagram. Best weed in Maine and in the world, in my opinion. Ehsan, before we get going, I have to bring up yesterday, really quick. Your Warriors choked.
Yeah, that was a big. That was bad. That was
Your Warriors
bad.
fucking choked.
Choked. They took the foot off the gas. They got complacent. They were like, "Oh, we buy this team," and then the team that Boston was like, "Who the fuck are you getting complacent to?" Things are with game 2 is a must win.
Absolute must win.
Yeah, when is
They're
this
at home.
When is this coming out?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow. Oh, yeah. So game 2 hasn't happened yet. So it's an absolute must win. If we lose that, the series is already over. But you know, I hope that this lights a fire under their ass. It feel like they.
Choking it is what's scary.
Yeah, that's what's scary. I think they got a little complacent. Draymond played awful. Iguodala should not be in. Hopefully, I mean Steph should.
Iguodala drank some huge threes though.
Yeah, but still, like it's just. Yeah, I don't know. It
Gary
should be-
Payton Jr. didn't play at all.
Yeah, no. Well, he's still hurt. It should be Bielitsa over Iguodala, I think. And the Poole played terrible. I thought. It was just all around collapse, and I hope they learn from this. They can if they win tomorrow and steal
Everything's
one.
fine.
And steal one in
No,
Boston.
if you win tomorrow, everything's back on track.
Well, they still have to steal one in Boston.
No, you do, but I'm saying
Yeah.
like at least a week. No, if you lose 2 in a row.
Yeah, we're fucked.
At home.
Yeah.
You are, because even if you do still win a ball, it don't matter. You're down 3-1 in the finals to the Celtics. Good luck.
Right.
And wow, they're going to win. Because I picked y'all to gentleman sweep them.
No.
And man, if they win 2 in a row, they're going to gentleman sweep y'all.
No, yeah. I mean, I still firmly believe Warriors in 6. But they have to win. They have to win Sunday.
If they win Sunday, then Warriors in 6 is very possible.
Yeah.
My Warriors in 5 prediction is definitely out the window.
No,
blown out the water.
Yeah, I thought that was a bad.
Well, I didn't think they were going to lose the first game. Neither did you. And then when they were up 15 points with 3 minutes left to go in the fucking third quarter, I'm sure everyone thought, they're going to win this and win this series.
And they took Steph out. Like, when Steph was cooking for 21 points, they took him out at the start of the second quarter. I thought that was a bad move. Just, you got to keep the hot hand in.
Yeah.
Like, I know you like Kerr's like, well, this is the rotation, but like, this is the finals. This is a whole different. You're not saving Curry for the next series. There's no next series. Yeah.
This is it. This is for all the testicles.
So yeah, it was not a ballsy performance. The Celtics took the testicles yesterday, but
they sure did.
But at the same time, like Horford and Smart and Derek White aren't going to hit as many threes, and Draymond isn't going to play. Draymond and Clay and Poole aren't going to play that bad. So it's like we'll see. I think we can win game 2, and then from there, the series is still on.
Yep, good luck.
Yeah. Boston's that's why I didn't want to play Boston, and that's why I'm so mad at Jimmy Butler for not going to the fucking rim.
And that's what this really is all about.
Yeah, it's like,
Jimmy Butler not going to the rim.
Yeah.
All right.
God.
Well, now that our Sandusky hour, we did it up top, and we talked NBA Finals basketball because we had to. We had to just get your opinion on it before game 2. Because you'll be back on before the finals end anyway, so it doesn't matter. Ehsan Ahmad, can you do me a favor before we start the episode?
Right.
Can you, really quick, tell me what you think happens in the feature film that you have never seen? There's an absolute classic, absolute stunner. Metalhead.
Metalhead. So Metalhead. It's about a
go. Whatever that thought was, please go. Don't you leave us hanging.
It's about
it looks great.
It's about an Indian kid.
Holy shit!
Yeah. Who he wants to be. His parents are like, you gotta be a doctor or whatever. You know what I mean? Or an engineer or yada yada yada.
Or yada yada yada.
Yeah. Indian stuff. You gotta do Indian stuff. And then he's like, but in his disaffection, he listens to some metal music and he's like, this is me.
Oh my God.
This is me.
Oh my God.
This is who I am. And he starts slowly getting into that world, that sort of metal world, and his parents are like, no, you can't. And he's like, but I can. I'm my own person, Ma and Pa.
Well, Amu
and Baba.
Yeah.
I'm my own person. And they go, but you're not. We came here to da-ba and ba-ba-da.
That's how they sound. That is how they sound.
Yeah. And then, it's just the struggle of this Indian kid as he tries
this poor little Desi child.
This Desi boy. This Desi boy. Which, by the way, check out my Instagram. I do this new show where I react to Bollywood songs. Desi React. Check it out. And then it ends on some like School of Rock type shit where they go see him at a show and he's like, and his parents like, we get it now. And he's like,
oh my God, the credits roll and his parents are also rocking.
Yeah, his parents are like, this is We Rock.
We rock, my son. And there's always that one scene where the dad is like, this is my boy. And he's just like licking blood off the floor. That is my boy.
I get it now.
He's biting a bat's head off.
Yeah, biting a bat's head off, and then the dad thinks back to a time when he wanted to bite bats' heads off as a kid.
But he had to focus on being an engineer.
Yeah. His dad's like, you got to get inside the village, but the kid's like, I want to do what I want to do. It's like, it's not about you, it's about family, or whatever. And then now he'll move forward. He's like, I gotta let my kid fly. Like the bat he just killed.
You're trying to choke me with comedy. You got it on camera. He's trying to choke me with comedy.
And that, of course, is Metalhead. And of course. And the A in Metalhead has a turban on it. He's Punjabi. he's Punjabi. So that's. Look, I know this is nowhere near what this movie is, but hey, this is the best. This is the best.
What do you mean?
Because I don't know. There's just so many movies like this now about like an Asian kid.
I know what
rebelling
movie you're
against his
talking about.
parents.
I know what movie you really just described.
Yeah,
I didn't
yeah.
see it, but I remember the trailer.
Yeah, the Bruce Springsteen or whatever the fuck that one was.
It was like Baba Springsteen.
Yeah. Bruce Springsteen Krishnan, I think. But it's not even just that. I mean, that's the one I was thinking of for whatever reason that popped into my head.
Yeah, so that's when I saw it and it made me laugh.
Yeah, but there's the one, I think the Beatles one, he's also Indian, right? Where the Beatles just disappear. I mean, that's probably a little bit different than what I was describing. But like even like
I'm gonna tell you that movie one day. It's a good movie. I
Okay.
actually like that movie.
Yeah. But even like the gist of what I got from Turning Red or whatever, that Pixar movie was like it's an Asian kid rebelling against her. Like there's so many of those movies.
She's white. She's not Asian. I mean, she's supposed to be Asian, but she's white.
I mean, she's like an Americanized Asian.
But she looks white, is what I'm saying.
Well, yeah, you gotta sell. But
That movie sucked ass. I hated that movie.
fair. But my overall point being, there's so many movies like that take themselves so seriously that what I would want a comedy like that I just described of an Indian kid who's doing this clearly this crazy thing. Yeah, like eating like stuff that like you should put like the dad coming around to it, like an Indian or like an Indian guy who like really looks up to Ted Bundy and like is, you know what I mean? Just I want someone to make fun of that. I
like The Rock. I like
the Rock aspect.
Just because it's still
It's still like a thing, right?
Surgically, he got horns. He's like on the devil. The dad is like, has to come around.
Yeah. But the dad got really, and the mom's like, come on. The whole time the mom's like, come on, let him be. You know what I mean?
Like at the end of the movie, the dad showing up at the concert, he also has surgical devil horns on his
It's like, Mama. Just trying to connect. And he's like, oh, they just connected. He sees him. It's so funny.
He sees
him. That's so funny. Like, that's why there needs to be something to take the piss out of those movies. Because, like, hey, brown people.
Take the piss. Who are you? British?
Yeah.
Wait, when did you become a British person?
Because that's kind of the best way to describe what this is.
the piss.
Take the piss, dude. You gotta take the piss out of these movies. Someone, because these brown people just take them. Like, look, hey, brown people, I am on your side 100%. We're better than everyone. But also, like, the way to become the best is like you gotta stop taking yourself so seriously.
Yeah, it's true.
Like, we get it. Hey, my parents also wanted me to be a doctor. What am I gotta make the 35th movie about it?
Yeah, dude.
Like, we know.
I liked Kumail's movie about it.
Well, that's still that was
Because it
more
wasn't
about,
all the way about it. It was
no,
mainly
that was about his relationship.
But it was just like that was a part of it. Like you saw it in
like,
it.
there is truth in it, but there's some. The whole movie is that. I would, what I mean?
Yeah, you're right.
It would be funny if it was the other way around. If like the parents wanted to be a comedian and he wanted to be a doctor real bad, or just someone's got to make fun of this.
Best movie I've ever seen about brown people is Lion, for sure.
Yeah, but that's a true story.
That's just dark.
Yeah,
that's
that's
just
a true.
terrifying.
That's a very it's a great true story is hard to beat.
Yeah. It's literally. It's also. I mean, if you've seen the first Harry Potter, you've seen Lion. They're pretty much the same movie, in my opinion. But they're both very good. They're both very, very good. Ehsan, y'all just keep thinking about the metalhead with the fucking turban.
Can someone mock that up for us,
I was looking
please?
at the title and I'm like, bro, that's so funny.
Yeah, can someone mock that up? The metalhead but the A has a turban and maybe like a dot and maybe a dot in like the little A, like in the little A section. Can someone please mock that up for me, please?
Yeah, please. Someone will do it. The Bean Mafia is good.
Send it to me, Bean Mafia. You're the best.
You ready?
Yes.
Movie starts. Only 34 minutes into the podcast. Pretty good for us.
Yeah.
Movie starts.
Right.
Black screen. Loading logo.
Oh, it's a Black Mirror episode. Okay.
Black Mirror.
Okay. Well, it's not a movie. Oh God.
Metalhead. This one is filmed in black and white.
Ooh.
The entire time. So that adds a whole other element to it, okay? Ooh. So everything you see in either my color or Jeffrey Burner's color.
Okay.
Actually, not my color. More Brian Simpson's color.
Okay.
Anyway, if it was my color, it'd be actually color. It wouldn't be black and white. It'd be brown and white.
Right.
We see barren land. Car driving on a road, just empty road, just going by itself. You see 3 people inside that bitch. They're all sharing candy and eating it. And you see a white woman who's our lead. Okay, she's driving. You see a white dude in the back seat and a black guy in the front seat. All right. Okay. You see him drive by an empty farm, right? Like a huge farm. It's completely empty. And you hear one dude go, "The pigs have all gone." Yeah, it used to be full of pigs there. Dogs took care of them. All right. And then they're talking about like how they just start talking about pigs and how, being a pig is like undignified, that Muslim kind of shit, that
Right.
shit you guys say,
Right.
about how a pig like can't get a job or whatever the fuck.
No, that's not what we said at all.
you guys
That's not what we
some
said at all. We just
stuff.
said you can't eat pigs.
Yeah.
And
if they were gonna try to get a job, you wouldn't hire them.
no. I mean, would you hire a pig if a pig was like, "Hey,
Where did I go to college?
I wanna be the Jamie of this podcast," and it was just a pig. That's all.
He knew sound editing. He knew mixing. He knew all this stuff. Like he knew how to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm hiring him.
Damn. I guess you're more progressive than me.
Wait, you're not hiring this pig who can do all this shit?
No.
Why?
I'm hiring a human.
You're a Muslim. You really are. You really are a bad person.
That's not a bad person.
No, Muslim. That's what they call it. What is it? Which one is it?
Oh man, no, that's not. But like, I want to, because they gotta also be able to interact on camera, or like off camera.
That's so. Wait, first off, you don't think the pig doing that every once in a while, because people would just know, like, damn, the pig had an opinion about this. Whatever he just said, the pig did have an opinion.
Look, I guess you know what I mean. I guess
I'm more progressive. I'm more big aggressive than you.
Yeah. What are you, me? What kind of shit was that? That was a me joke. But also, I do want to point out it's a pretty solid pig.
Yeah, you're a good pig.
Yeah. What? That eye roll was unnecessary. It was a very good pig, and you know it. I don't do many impressions, so I'm glad I have that one in my arsenal.
I don't do many.
Yeah, pig podcast, pig producer. That's in my bag, son.
Oh my god, the pig producer. We're talking about that shit, and while they're talking, they pull up to an abandoned warehouse. Mm-hmm. All right, like you can tell, like the mood gets like there's no sound, so it gets like really intense. Mm-hmm. One of the guys goes, "What you reckon?" And then one guy's like, "I think we can give it a go. 5 minutes max." And you see the dude in the backseat. He's like, "Damn." He's like, "Oh, this is just a moot point. He's dying anyway. This won't save him. He's got days, right?" And then they kind of like all get quiet in the car. And then the woman goes, "Well, if it makes those days easier, that'll do it for me. I promised my sister we would help him. We all promised her. Plus, there'll be other stuff in there, batteries, all sorts." And the guy in the back's like, "Fuck. Okay. All right."
Are these British or Australian? I feel
They're
like
British.
Okay, I feel like you're going between.
They could be
the two.
Australian. I have no idea.
Yeah.
They're not from Memphis. That's as much as I know. They could be from Kansas City.
That's okay.
It's in black and white. I don't know what it is. It's in black and white, bro. It could be fucking anything. Mm-hmm. So black dude gets out the car. There's a van outside this warehouse. Kind of like what you'd imagine the fucking Amazon kind of warehouse. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's just a van outside. A guy, he throws a rock at it. Nothing happens. He's like, all right. The rest of the crew, they get out the car. He goes, "Leave the keys in the ignition." She's like, "I'm already ahead of you." So the black dude goes, "Hey," he looks at the other guy, the guy who was in the back seat. He goes, "Hey, if you don't hear anything back from us, fuck around, just fuck off, right? Tear off, get out of here. 5 minutes max, we'll be gone no more." All right, you see the black dude pull out a crowbar. And then the guy from the back seat goes, "You sure it's even in there?" And then she looks at him, she goes, "Of course I'm not fucking sure." And the black guy's like, "Fuck it." And they head in anyway. All right.
Okay.
I love this because you don't know what's going on, and it's like I love a show where you're like, "Damn, but we here. Whatever it is, we here now."
Right.
I don't even have time to worry about it. They don't want to go in, but they got to do it. That's what clearly the problem is.
Okay, just a quick question. Just in terms of setting, how does the world look kind of normal, or does the world look post-apocalyptic?
Oh, the world looks normal. Like this shit just happened yesterday.
Okay. That's I'm trying to just okay.
Oh yeah. But I mean, long enough where. I mean, you see, like, they drove by a farm and that bitch is empty.
Yes,
like,
that's what I mean.
Animals there.
Okay.
So, not long enough that, like, clearly there's a warehouse still and, like, the cars are still there and, like, all that.
But some shit happened.
But long enough that some shit has gone down.
Yes, okay.
So, yeah, you're right. That gives you a frame. So, shit don't look all fucked up like that. It looks like a warehouse.
But there's an ominous, like...
No one is around. Absolutely no one is around, and there's no animals around.
Okay.
So, that's also terrifying.
Right.
Okay? Mm-hmm. There's no animals, bro.
Mm-hmm. You wouldn't have a producer.
That's what the big word said. Because he didn't like that joke. So you see the black guy and the main girl, they head in. You see the white dude from the back seat. He goes up to the van. He breaks the window, right? Climbs in. Music is fucking intense. Like just kind of like real pounding shit, right? Mm-hmm. He starts hooking up some USB computer shit to the van. and he starts trying to run a code to get the van to turn on.
Right. Okay.
All right. Inside, they go through the warehouse. They're going through super slow. Our boy in the van is trying different codes and they're not working. Fuck. You know, like the pressure's on. They're trying to get this shit done.
Right.
In the warehouse, they're moving super slow, and then she's looking for a code she has on her hand. 95DY42. 95DY42. And she's looking at every single box and all the aisles. 95DY42. 95DY42. She's just looking. She finds it. The music's like, and she's just like looking at it, right? She's like, she's breathing. So she tells the black dude, she's like, found it. They grab a ladder, like one of those rolling ladders.
Right.
Like they roll it over, really quiet. The black guy climbs up. He sees the box. He grabs it. When he grabs it and like gets it out, he sees what is called in this episode a dog. Remember earlier what she said? The dogs got him. The pigs. We see a dog. I'm gonna show you a picture just so you can understand what they look like. Okay.
Okay.
Because it's very important that you see because they're extremely terrifying.
Okay.
This is what the dogs look like.
Ooh, I pictured a robot. Okay, so this is some robot shit.
But look, see how small they are?
Yes.
They are, Ehsan. We're talking. It would be if it was on this table, nigga. It would be this big, that long.
Okay.
Tiny, and then the legs are like
so
like
they could hide and shit.
Oh, they can do everything.
Right.
So you see this man, he was like a little. His legs weren't out. He was just a box.
Right.
He's just a box. But on the black guy, he pulls the box out and he sees it. He's right there. So they're really little. They can be anywhere. Okay, let you know that too. Like they're tiny. All right. And he fucking holds the box up and it goes in slow motion. He's like, right. And then you see right then, like as he breathes, like the kind of dog turns on, and a little fucking ball, almost like in Harry Potter, the snitch.
Yeah.
A little ball flies up in the air. This is in slow motion, like you see it come out the dog's back, like, and it goes up, and the guy's like, and then it explodes, and it's all just itty bitty pieces of shrapnel.
So okay.
Tiny little shrapnel. All right. This shit tears the black dude up. Ah! This is all slow motion.
Right.
Fucking box falls over. He falls over the ladder. Falls, hits the ground hard as shit. Bam! Right? Our girl's just fucking staring at him. She gets hit in the leg with some of the shrapnel.
Right.
You see it hit her leg. She's like, ah! Like that, right?
Right.
You see the dog pops up. Bro, this shit's so scary. Like, right? This all you just hear is the fucking sound of that, but that shit sounds real, nigga. Like what metal on metal sounds like. What right? He climbs down the stairs. Okay, you see the black dude like go to the girl. He grabs a pipe. He hits it with the pipe. It shoots him one time in the shoulder. He falls. It has a little gun on its fucking thing,
Yeah.
It makes it not even scary because the gun is you don't even see. It's just
like
this little paw.
like the kind of like the cricket, the noisy cricket.
Kind of like that, bro. But poof, shoots him right in the shoulder, and then he comes right up on him. Boom! Blows his fucking head off. You see it too, like, oh!
Damn.
Right? You see her go, ah! She takes off running. She's running. She's sprinting now,
Did she have the box?
Huh? No, she didn't get it.
Okay.
So we don't even see what's in the box.
Okay.
She's sprinting, bro. She's out the warehouse. I'm talking about she's gone. Like, and she's like, Clark, go. You see this nigga now. He sees her sprint past her. She jumps in the car. She cuts that bitch on. She's out. Now he's like, he's fucking putting in the codes, like, fuck, no. Right? He finally puts in the right one. The van starts up. They both take off.
Right.
Okay? They're driving. You see the dog, bro. The little dog machine comes out sprinting. Ehsan, and I bullshit you not, this nigga's going no less than 45, 50 miles an hour.
Damn.
This little dog.
Damn.
I mean, flying, dog.
Damn.
It is so scary. And you just hear this. There's no music. You just hear the sound of that nigga.
Right.
Bro, he's moving, bro. No less than 50. Like, because they're going at least 60. And this nigga hawks him.
Right. Damn.
He hawks him easy.
Damn.
So he's going, our boy in the van's like, fuck. No. Bro, this nigga jumps through the back window of the van. Lands in the back of the van. He's like, no, fuck, no, please. This nigga gets up. His little fucking hand comes out, like, it kind of splits up like this. Like a little thing comes out. He walks up to the behind the nigga. The guy's like, no. Boom, blows his fucking head off.
Damn.
Brains scattered all over the fucking van. Van pulls over to the side, right? You see this nigga get into the front seat, the little dog. He gets into the front seat. He unglues like the machine the dude had hooked up to it. He fucking pulls his hand up and like a little USB thing comes out of his hand and he hooks himself up to the van. And you see the windshield wipers kind of clean off everything so he can see. Shit's wild, bro. You see our girl driving ahead. She notices this shit. Mm-hmm. She kind of stops and slows down. Like, 'cause she notices the van just stopped. She's like, what the fuck? Then she notices, you see from her angle, the car starts back up. She's like, what? And that bitch starts flying at her full speed.
Damn.
This nigga's driving the car.
Damn. Oh, God. How do you even beat these things?
Oh,
You know what's
dude,
crazy is
what's
that someone in the military is watching this. Like, we need to create this.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, it's probably already created. We're all gonna die.
Where do you think they got the
somehow.
idea from?
Yeah.
Where you got somehow by a little fucking dog that we created.
You know what that looks like? Here, hold on. Show me the picture of the dog again, real quick.
Yeah, I'll show you a picture.
I just want to put this up. Okay.
See, that's in black and white too.
Yeah.
Everything like so, it's fucking great.
All right, keep going. I'll bring this up in a second.
Just so you can see, this is what our lead looks like. Mm-hmm. Just so you can have an image in your head.
Okay. Okay, keep going.
You want me to keep telling you what's going on? It's exactly what it looks like. Mm-hmm. It's exactly what it looks like, except even a little smaller and more like scary because I guess of the black and white.
Well, and then look, they added a paintball gun to it.
It's terrifying.
Yeah, but that's Boston Dynamics. They make like robots and shit. You probably heard of them.
I have.
Mm-hmm. That's the first thing I thought of when I was like, that looks like a Boston Dynamics.
Probably where
thing.
they got the idea, like that. But imagine that, but like
full
Terminator,
right?
Because that's what he reminds you of the Terminator, the T-1000, Terminator 2. Like when he's running, bro, that's what it felt like. Because you're just this is an unstoppable thing. Mm-hmm. Once it starts running, you're like, oh, I can't beat this.
Right.
This shit is faster than me.
Right. Yeah,
nigga, what?
Yeah, for those at home, Google the Boston Dynamics dog. It's like the same thing.
That's what it looks like, yeah. Mm-hmm. Or just Google a Metalhead Black Mirror and you can see the dog. You can see both and see what we're saying.
Well, yeah. Well, so you guys see the fake and the real.
That's true. So now the car is flying at her. She's like, fuck. This nigga smashes into her, right? She starts driving. Mm-hmm. He's hitting her. He's trying to ram her off the road, bro. He finally knocks her into the woods. Mm-hmm. And she keeps driving through the woods. And then she kind of gets out of the woods. And then she starts heading towards a cliff. And she fucking has to stir it, like swerve it. And she stops. And her head, bam, smacks on the window. She kind of passes out.
Right.
All right?
Right.
We see the dog. You see his vision. It's like that Terminator, just like all black and white, like just scanning, just like right? And he's looking, and you see a little itty bitty circle dot on his radar. It's like a tracker.
Right.
That's what the little thing. Remember that thing I said hit her in the leg? They're trackers.
Oh, damn.
These things are fucking too advanced, bro.
Damn.
So you can't even get away.
Damn.
And remember I told you that bomb when it blowed up, it's like 1 million pieces.
Right. So it's just 1 million trackers. Damn.
There's no animals left. Now it's all making sense.
Right.
There's barely any people left.
Damn.
These things aren't letting anything live, dog. Damn. It's Black Mirror, bro.
So depressing.
You ready?
Black Mirror always.
Because you're like, damn, this could happen.
Right. Hey, anyone who like binges Black Mirror, you're a psychopath.
No, one and dones.
Yeah,
Black Mirrors are like basketball players in Kentucky.
Yeah.
One and dones, bro.
Yeah, dude.
So you see this nigga, he sees a little dot. He starts going towards it. Our woman, she's passed out. She wakes up. She's leaning over on the cliff. She's like, what the fuck? Oh, shit. Our dog starts getting closer and closer. You see the beep, like his vision, the beep is getting bigger and bigger. Mm-hmm. The dog jumps in the car. She's like, oh, shit. Jumps in the window. It's about to kill her. She fucking foots that nigga. Bow! Kicks him. Fucking Michael Chandler, front kick. Bow!
Right. Okay.
Right? It falls. She kicks it like 3-4 times and is able to like climb over the seat and like jump out the window. The car falls over the cliff.
With the dog in it.
And it kind of rolls and bam, lands hard as fuck.
Right.
Like smashes.
Right.
Okay? You see our girl take the fuck off. Mm-hmm. All right, she's got her bag. She's got her backpack still on. She's running. She sits down like by a tree. She opens it. She has medicine in it. The glass is broken. It's like all smashed. Damn. She's like, fuck. Right? We see the dog still in the car. He's now trying to get out. Like, it's the car smashed. You see him like trying to get out.
Right.
His paw is stuck. All right? His arm's like... He's just trying to pull on it, and then he stops, and then you hear him go like, and he just detaches his arm.
Ooh, on some 127-hour shit.
Yep. Damn. Just easy. Detaches his arm, right? Then he looks up the mountain that he just fell off of, and he doesn't see the beep. He kind of looks around, kind of sits for a second, and then takes off sprinting the other way.
Okay.
On 3 legs.
God damn, these are unbeatable.
Oh, unbeatable, dude. So our girl's looking at her leg, and she takes a knife out. She bites down on something, and she sticks that shit in her thigh, bro, and opens up the wound. She's trying not to scream. She's like, cuts her leg open. Then she grabs some pliers that she has, and she sees the shrapnel, and she pulls that bitch out of her leg.
Oof.
She's looking at it, and it's not we're talking like this big, but it's got a little beep, like a little boop, boop,
Right.
boop, She's just staring at it. She's like, what the fuck? She puts it in a water bottle, closes it. There's this little river stream, throws it in the stream.
Okay.
All right. It floats one way. She takes off the other way.
Smart.
Okay. So we see the dog sprinting. He finds the beep. He locks in on it, and he like takes off. Mm-hmm. Like you see him sprinting, then he finds like where the beep's at, and then now he's sprinting towards that.
Right.
We see our girl just sprinting across the terrain the other way. She's radioing. Anyone come in? If you can hear me, it's Bella. Hello. Nothing. Anyone. Nothing. The dog gets to the river, finds the bottle and the piece, and just kind of stares at it, like almost like, oh, this bitch got me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You see her back. She's sitting down. She's like, pick up, please. She keeps radioing. Finally, you hear back. And she's like, hello. You hear. She's like, you're not clear. I can't hear you. And then you hear, right? Like someone's trying to talk back.
Right.
And then she goes, this is Bella. If you can hear me, don't say anything. Just whistle. And then cut back to the dog. You see his sonar locks in on her, and he can hear the conversation clearly.
Damn.
Clearly. Like both of them.
This is so scary.
Unbeatable. This is also the kind of technology we're inventing too, where it's like, oh, there ain't nothing you can do, Playboy.
No.
Ain't nothing you like, because you're like thinking like, oh, well, walkie-talkie. It's like, bro, it don't matter. The technologies, they can pick up that.
Yeah, it's like
What, they pick up walkie-talkies? Dude, they pick up walkie-talkies.
Dude, it's like scientists have never watched a movie.
But that's, it's funny because that's what if there were robots killing everybody, Ehsan, our first instinct would be like, oh, let's talk on walkie-talkies.
Right.
That would be our first instinct. And you can't do that?
No. I don't know. This is like worse than The Quiet Place.
Oh, yeah, because there's no winning.
Yeah.
There's no weaknesses.
Yeah, at least with The Quiet Place, they found a weakness.
Yeah. So
maybe they'll find one here.
that is true. Mm-hmm. So you back to her. You hear the radio guy, like you hear, like you hear the whistle. Mm-hmm. And she's like, oh. She goes, look, I can't talk for long. There was a dog in the warehouse. It got our boys. I'm sorry. She's like, can you tell Ali I'm sorry too? And she was right. We were mad to bother about this. She was right. We just wanted to help with Jack. Get him something to help. I know he's in pain. And she starts crying. You see our dog is just looking down, and he finds like a blood trail.
Oh,
wow. Her leg, he just starts following that shit.
Damn.
And he back to her. I lost the dog for now. I figure it can lock to the signal, so I have to go dark. I got to find somewhere overnight to hide out and get some medical. You see cut to the dog. Just sprint full speed up this hill. It's so fast, bro. It's going so fast. So she goes back to her. If I don't make it back, pass a message to Graham. Just that I love him. Can you pass that on? And then you hear the radio whistle back on the other end. She goes, I have to switch off now. I'll try to make it back. Bye. Clicks it, takes off walking. Mm-hmm. As she's walking, you see her got the back. She looks down. Up this hill, nigga, you see that nigga, like, so she's walking like imagine a hill that goes like this.
Okay.
So that's what it is. Like she
sees like a switchback, like a trail.
Yeah, like a trail. Mm-hmm. So she's going and she sees this nigga full speed.
Right.
She's like, fuck. She takes off, bro. She gets to like where some trees are. She hears it coming. It's like you can hear it closer now. You hear them, She's like, fuck. She climbs up the tree. She's like, come on. She struggles all the way up. She gets up pretty high. The dog comes over. The music's like super intense, bro. The dog looks around, walks around the tree. She's still, and then it looks up, and you see the radar like zone in, and like you see like the image of what a person would be, and it like knows that she's there. She's like, shit. She like holds onto the tree really tight, like close. You see the dog back up, full speed sprint, jump up the tree, get pretty high, and then fall down. Backs up, tries it again, falls down.
Okay.
And she's like, you can't do it. Your fucking arms are fucked. Because you see it can't grip it all the way.
Right. Because it's missing one arm. Okay.
Right? And she goes, fuck, take a look at yourself, mate. Right? And she goes, you'll be waiting. Because you see it like, it looks at her, and then it just hunkers down. Like, oh, I'll just wait. Right? She's like, you'll be waiting a long time. Time goes by. It's nighttime now. We see her sleep in the tree, bro. She like this. Mm. She falls off, catches herself. Oh, you see the dog wake up, looking right at her, bro. Like, bitch, I'm what? You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, you can't beat me. I'm right here. I'm not going anywhere.
Right.
She fucking holds on, bitch, for dear life. She's like, oh God, oh God. She fucking climbs up, gets back up. She's like, you see the dog go back into sleep mode. Terrifying, right, bro?
Dude, how is this gonna end?
We see the dog. He's looking at her. But she has a top angle, so she can see, like, it's like head is kind of like a screen, and she can see it. And it only has, like, it's a full circle, right? A little dot of circles, but it only has 3 bars left. She notices this. She's like, she has all that candy from the beginning in her pocket.
Right.
She had a bag of candy in her pocket. She pulls out one of the pieces, throws it down. That nigga wakes up. She goes, she counts from 1,000, 1,000, 999, 998, 997. You see her get to 1, throws a piece. That nigga does it again. Count from 1,000 each time. Finally, you see this nigga's bars go down to 2 bars. She's like, she keeps it going all night, bro, all night. You see the sun start, like, now it's more like the sun starts slowly coming up. Not up yet, but it's starting to come up.
She's gonna get it to like 1 bar, and then the sun's gonna charge this shit up again, isn't it?
She throws another, bro. Throws another. You see, keep getting up. The sun is like now almost up. It ain't up yet, but it's almost up.
Right.
She's like getting tired. She throws another. This nigga don't move. She throws another one. He don't move. Her eyes get big. She starts climbing down. He ain't moving. She fucking jumps down, lands. She looks at him. Nothing happens. She takes off sprinting. All right. She see her run. She finally hits a big wall, tall door. She's like, fuck. She fucking like sees a little place where she can kind of put her foot up. She climbs over the wall, fucking gets over the door, climbs over. All right. Cuts back to the dog. The sun is now up. The dog is charging.
Right.
He's at like 4 bars.
Damn.
This nigga's good. I get for him. He's like, I'll just load all the way up.
Right.
She ain't gonna, where she gonna go?
I'll catch her.
That's exactly what he's thinking, huh? Because if it was really serious, he would have got to like 3 bars and be like, I gotta go.
Yeah.
But he knows like, oh, this bitch ain't going nowhere.
No. Fucked up leg.
She hasn't been outsmarting me this whole time.
No. This is just impossible to outsmart you.
Yeah. So when she gets over the wall, she sees a Range Rover truck. She gets all excited. She runs to it. It's locked. She's like, fuck. She runs up to the house. House has like a Ring camera. Door's locked. She's like, fuck. She has like one of the mail slots though, like on the door. So she opens up the mail slot and you can see just like right by the door, there's a little table that has keys on it. She's like, she pulls out a little wire thing out of her bag. She opens it up, stretches it out. You see right then the dog wakes up, looks up at the tree, walks around it, notices she's gone, starts looking down, finds the blood trail.
Right.
Just follows it.
Damn.
All right.
This point, is she wearing a shirt still?
What do you mean?
Because at this point, I would have at least taken off the shirt to cover up the blood.
Just bleeding out of her leg.
You know, that's what I mean. It's like use that as a cloth.
Yeah. I mean, but she has nothing to, I mean, the blood, like, it's just an open wound. She had no bandages. She had nothing to stop the wound at all. So it's gonna.
I'm just saying the shirt is the best option, though.
Yeah. Well, what did she do? I think she wrapped something around the beginning, but it's just soaked through. It's just,
Okay.
She's just bleeding right now.
Okay.
She's bleeding out.
Okay.
So that's also a problem.
Okay.
I also, I guess when you think about it, like when you think about the logistics,
Right.
like, oh, she's bleeding out.
Yeah, she needs medical attention.
She needs actual, or to stitch herself up, like, or to cauterize. You need to do something to stop this.
Right.
So, you see her she knocks the keys on the floor. She's trying to grab it. You see the dog just sprinting, following the blood. She gets the keys, right? She finally gets them out the door. She's looking. It doesn't have the car keys. She's like, fuck.
Right.
She finds one to the house. She opens up the house. She's like, yes. She runs in. She locks the door. She starts looking around the house for the car keys. All right. She starts going through the house. She can't find it. She finds 2 shotgun shells, though. She's like, okay, there's a shotgun around here somewhere.
Right.
You know what I mean? So she starts looking for that. She like is looking around, and at one point she looks over and sees a living room. And so remember how like you said, like, is it apocalyptic or not really?
Right.
The house still looks like someone
Same.
just left it.
Okay.
So she looks over, and it's a room with like a piano and a bed, like a piano and a couch and TV and like a living room. And you see her like just kind of get lost in it for a second,
Right.
and then get back. So it's like however long this has been, it's long enough where you're already like, damn, that feels so long ago.
Right.
just living in this
situation.
whatever this, just a living room.
Right.
And like what this would mean. Because now you're looking at it and it's just like, what does it even mean?
Stuff that you care. Like, what are you going to do with the piano?
This is, and like I'm in fight or flight mode, so this is like none of this stuff means anything. And then what is this room? What is any of this stuff?
Right.
So that was crazy. Like, damn, how easily we would view this stuff differently just for a little switch.
Right.
So she walks up the stairs. She starts smelling something terrible. And then she gets up and then she notices there are 2 dead bodies on the bed. She's like, ugh. She tries not to throw up. Both the bodies' heads are blown off the back.
Right.
One of them's holding the shotgun. All right, so whoever these people were just committed. So they're just like, fuck this.
Right.
Because, I mean, whatever it is, you can see these dogs just ain't playing, bro.
Right, right.
How do you beat them? So you see her like, fuck, she grabs the shotgun out of the dead body's hands. She starts going through the nigga's pockets. She's trying not to throw up. And she finds the fucking car keys. Okay? She grabs the gun, loads that bitch up. It's just a 1-shot shotgun.
Right, okay. Oh, shit. Okay.
No, I'm sorry, 2-shot. Like, loads it up.
Yeah. Double barrel.
So she starts trying to wake up like a... No, isn't just one. I think it's a one. I think it's a single. It is a single.
Okay.
So she starts trying to like walk, but her leg is in so much pain. And she's like, fuck, right? She moves, she goes to the bathroom. She's like, fuck it. You see the dog is now at the wall. It's looking at the blood and notices the blood went up and over the thing. This nigga just walks up to the gate. There's a little card, like a little code key thing on the gate. Just fucking, little USB thing comes out. Door opens.
Damn.
This nigga just walks right in, right?
Right.
You see her. She's washing the blood off her hands, right? In the bathroom. The dog is now walking like around the property slowly, right? So you see her looking for medical stuff. She finds a medical kit in the bathroom.
Right.
So she's like, jackpot. You know what I mean? Takes her jacket and shit off. She wets the towel. She cleans up around her wound. She starts going to work. The dog walks up to the house. Does the same little trick thing on the ring thing on the door, which also lets you know, like, damn, you got all these things on your door. Like,
it doesn't matter.
This nigga, like, this is
right.
He has the
answer to everything.
The master key.
Right.
He's a robot. Fucking does that. Opens that bitch. Right. You see her wrapping her leg, like she finished working on her leg, so she's now wrapping it up upstairs, and she's breathing for a second. She's like, come on. She runs some water, washes her face. It's like in slow motion. You see the dog in the house. This nigga.
She doesn't hear it. She doesn't hear it.
She's running the water.
Right.
This nigga dog walks to the kitchen. This is the scariest part. Fucking like gets on its like hind legs, like stands up. You know how like people have the knives like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 in the little holder like that, and they're all stuck in.
Right.
This nigga is like its little hand opens up. It grips the knife, twists. Pulls the knife out, and now it has a knife for a hand. And now it's just walking like on 3 legs with a knife on its fucking hand. Like a fucking knife, like a Jason knife.
Damn. Jesus.
I mean, a Michael Myers, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, this doesn't feel like it ends well for this. This feels like a little bit of No Country for Old Men, where it's like, oh, he's going to catch him.
Oh, or you just know Javier Bardem's going to catch him.
Yeah.
Javier Bardem tells him, he's like, I'm going to catch him.
Yeah, this feels very Bardem-y.
Yeah, this thing is the villain level of Bardem for sure. This is an absolute piece of shit.
Just like, oh, this guy's gonna win.
Yeah. So she hears the whirring downstairs, the zzz, and like the of him screwing the knife on, and she gets fucking. The music gets intense, boom, boom, and she gets horrified. She starts walking. You hear the thing walking around. She has the shotgun now. She comes out slow. She looks over like this little balcony window. She sees this nigga coming up the stairs. She runs in her room. She's like, fuck. She gets back in the bedroom and she notices something. And then you see her like kind of run over to her little corner and hide. This thing walks in, knife in hand. It walks by the room. Like you see her shotgun like this, like bent over in a corner. And it walks by the door. And then the camera stays on the door. And then this nigga
back.
Just comes right back. It comes right in like just figuring it out like, no, that bitch is in here.
Dang.
Like, yeah, I already know it ain't in there. It's in here. And then, bro, you see as it comes in, she's like, she kind of smiles though. And you're like, and then you see it get closer and closer. She grabs, there's right next to her, there's like 3 or 4 cans of paint. She grabs one of the open cans of paint, gets up, slow motion, throws the paint on him. So now this nigga's got paint all over him. This nigga, it doesn't know what to, it can't see anything. So he just runs straight into the wall and then just starts stabbing the shit out of the wall.
Right.
She takes off downstairs.
Right.
All right. She gets to the car, with the key, trying to start it. It's a push start. Trying to start it. It won't start. She starts panic crying. Can't believe it, bro, because it's just not starting.
Right.
She's like, fuck. This song is playing from the radio, right? Mm-hmm. Like pretty much like all the leaves are brown. The leaves. It's not that song, but it's pretty much that song.
Okay, yeah.
All right.
All the leaves are green.
All the leaves are green.
Okay.
The sky is green.
Yeah.
And the sky is green.
Yeah.
So it's like you just hear that song. The dog hears this, follows the sound.
Right.
The dog comes out. The car is empty, but the doors are open, and now the music is blasting. Mm-hmm. Right.
Smart.
So you see, you just hear it. It walks up, all the leaves are brown. You see this nigga one up, stab one of the speakers. Mm-hmm. Then comes to the other side of the car, stabs the other speaker, right? Right then the music stops. She walks right behind it, shotgun in hand, bam, right on its fucking dome. Then it's all slow motion, right? It turns. She has to fucking reload. She puts another bullet in. It gets up, stabs her right in the leg. She falls down, right in that's got a square shot, boom, right in its fucking face. It blows, like its head blows off pretty much.
Right.
It collapses.
Damn.
Okay? She's like, fuck. Quiet. Nope. She gets up. Everything kind of goes slow motion again. She hears something. She hears the dog kind of go zzz, 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 zzz. The little ball from the beginning of the movie, it shoots up. She's like, a million pieces of shrapnel.
Yeah.
Light her face up. Right? Mm-hmm. She goes in the bathroom. Cut to, she's in the bathroom, right? She's looking at herself in the mirror. It's like she's got like little shrapnel things in her face. She grabs her knife and she goes to like take one out. And when she's looking, she sees like the little beeping through her cheek. And then like this one and this one. And she's just like, she realizes like, oh,
it's not worth it. It's not, it doesn't matter.
I got like 7 of these things in me.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. I can't take them all out. I'm going to die.
She panics. She thinks for a second. Then she grabs the radio. She goes, anyone there? Nothing. Maybe you can hear me. Anyone? Maybe someone? Nothing. If there is anyone there, this is just to say I'm not coming back. Say I'm sorry to Ali. Give Jack a kiss for me. I'm sorry I didn't get the replacement like I promised. I know how dear it was to him. But I did try. We all tried. Look after him. She starts crying really hard. She's like, hey, Graham, I love you and all of you. I've always loved you all. She hears nothing back. She sets the walkie-talkie down. She thinks for a second. She grabs her throat, pulls the knife up, goes to her fucking throat. The camera pans up. Okay? You're slow, like, dun, 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 piano music playing, right? Mm-hmm. Camera pans all the way up. It pans outside the house. It pans over the car. We see the car. We see the dead dog. Pans over the fence. We see another dog already at the fence.
Right.
Keeps panning back. You see like another one. And then another. Like, they're all coming.
Right. Right.
That fast.
Yeah, damn.
Okay? Camera pans back through the whole episode. Mm-hmm. Like, through all the things they did. Like, every scene. Like, we see the car that fell over the thing. You see, like, 3 dogs around that.
Right.
All right. We see the van that homeboy stole in the beginning. You see like 2 or 3 cars around that. You see the factory from the beginning and the
dogs all over that.
Dogs over that. You see the black dude who's got a head blown off from the beginning. Mm-hmm. You see dogs all looking around that. Like you can tell like everybody. It's almost like police work. Like they're just like they're figuring out what happened. Kind of.
Right.
Right. Camera keeps panning. It pans over to the box from the beginning of the episode. It was full of just teddy bears. Camera zooms in. Fade to black. And you just hear. Black Mirror.
Yeah, well, she got bar damned.
Yo, she got caught, dude.
Yeah.
You knew she was getting bar damned.
Yeah, I knew she was getting bar
damned.
damned.
When she shot that nigga in the head, bro, you know, when she heard him, when she heard like shit, she should have ran around the other side of the car.
Right.
Because if she just ran around the other side of the car, you're fine, you're not hit, and there's no tracker things going off.
Right.
Like you can get out of there.
But on the radio makes it seem like everyone else on that side of the radio is also dead.
Well, yeah, they found out where those dogs definitely found out where that was and killed all of them.
Right.
So, yeah, for sure. It could hear where she was and you just pick up the sonar, so it definitely knew where they were. And it would just send that to the other dog, that info, or it's probably just all one collective consciousness.
Yeah.
So you can't beat
like
that
a bunch
either.
of fucking commies. That's what I take away from this fucking communist.
That's what you got out of it?
Yeah, that's what I take away from this fucking communist.
Fuck Russia? That's what you got out of this whole episode?
Yeah. Oh, they all work together and help. Fuck that commies. That best dog for themselves.
Okay.
Jeff Bezos dog.
What'd you think, bro? Out of all the Black Mirror episodes you've seen, has this one scared you a little bit?
Yeah, that one's way scarier.
Than the Striking Vipers, the two guys having gay sex.
Yeah. Somehow this was scarier than that. They found a way to make it super scary. Yeah, this was. Black Mirror in general is pretty bleak. This is probably one of the more bleaker ones.
This is one of the more bleaker ones,
especially because it's black and white. There's that tone to it,
and they show you that no one wins. They let you know, like, hey, this is how humans go. Right,
because even like the one you showed me a while ago, not before this podcast, I think it was maybe Shut Up and the pedophile one where he's like,
well, the one I told to Jeffrey.
Did you already tell him that?
Shut Up and Dance?
Yeah. Okay, I said it. I was like, oh, I don't think I should say it if you didn't watch. But you watched it already, right? Where it's
I told it to Jeffrey on the podcast.
Yeah. Where it's like, well, at the very, at the end of it all, it is just a bunch of pedophiles.
Yeah, so you don't feel, you kind of feel played almost.
Yes.
Like you're rooting for this pedophile the whole time.
Yeah. There is like a lot of, with Striking Vipers, they strike up a deal.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, there's like some terms of, U.S. Have you done USS Callister yet?
Yeah, I told Jeffrey that one.
Yeah.
The bad guy loses.
There's some sense of hope. This one, there's no sense of hope.
And it's not even that the dogs are bad guys. They're just
dogs.
Robot.
Yeah.
Robot dogs. Yeah. So it's like, we don't know what the collection of we don't know how they got here. We don't know who created them. We don't know anything.
Mm-hmm. But it got out of hand.
Apparently, through this episode, there's like, it's clearly this is in the whatever the future of Black Mirror, because Black Mirror is one universe, right? So whatever the future, like the far, far future of Black Mirror is, they think this episode is the end, like where it all goes. Because apparently through this episode, you do see little things from all the previous episodes. So they think this episode, that's why it's just such a quick snapshot of whatever's going on with this little group of people,
right?
They think. That's what people think. And I mean, they do have all these clues where it's like, oh, clearly this is future of other things that have happened.
Right.
So that's what they think. They think this is just, because even though there's more seasons after this, yada, yada, I think this is just a jump ahead.
Do you know how many more seasons?
This was season 4.
This is season 4, okay.
So there's only one season after that.
Right.
That's what I mean. So like, we don't know how many more seasons they're going to do. But I do love that. I also love, just like Rick and Morty, that it's one universe.
Right.
And they stick to, like, everything connects, and like you see old things from, like, because that's in this one, you see like in the abandoned warehouse or whatever, you see like old things from other episodes.
Okay.
And you're like, oh damn. So it's very interesting. Very well written.
Yeah, Black Mirror is unreal.
Unreal, the writing.
Yeah. Fuck. I'm on edge.
Good. I'll shoot you in the head when the podcast is over.
That's not what I want.
I'll blast you right in the
Pig producer, what do you got to say to that?
Oh, he didn't like it either.
Yeah. He's kind of on my side, even though I didn't want to hire him.
He's feeling pretty bleak, huh?
Yeah.
Some bleak bacon over there.
Yeah. Well, he doesn't like Black Mirror because one of his cousins got fucked in the first episode.
Oh, so. Yeah. I mean, but he got paid a lot of money, and it's just acting pig, so relax. But he's like, he's like, he didn't like that what it meant socially.
Yeah, because he's like, whenever a pig's in media, they always wear a dress or are getting fucked. Or
getting cooked and eaten.
Yeah.
Like, can we just be a lawyer?
Yeah. I'm just a regular. I'm a producer. I'm just a regular producer.
Yeah. But your favorite book's Animal Farm, huh, pig producer?
Yeah.
Fucking asshole.
Yeah. You always are on the side of the oppressed until you can be the oppressor.
Well, son, thanks for coming on, brother.
Thanks for having me.
I love you. Have you back soon because we got to catch up on the NBA Finals. So I'll have you back in on one of the next few upcoming episodes so we can get your analysis of Game 2.
Yeah.
All right.
Game by game.
Game by game, baby. B Mafia, we love you. Hope this was a good one. We will see you in a couple of days. This is the second episode this week, so I gave him a little bonus. This is
a little
treat.
bonus beans.
This is a little bonus beans for him. That's all this was. Little bonus beans. You know what I mean? But we'll see you next week with the regular beans, motherfuckers. Ehsan, robot dog.